Winter is here. The frosty winds are gathering. The snow may be on its way, but we're ready. Whether you're by the fire or out in the elements, we've got the forecast and the wisdom you need to keep warm. So settle in and let's ride this winter together. The sky, it rumbles with a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We've got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. With a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. No, seriously, please don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Dave, how you doing? I'd be doing better if I could hear you. Why is my earphone
Okay, I'm on. Can you hear me now?
not? Okay, now I hear you.
Yeah, I had my mic. I forgot to unmute it before I came on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've got a strange
Wondering
thing.
what was going on.
My multi-stream chat up here, I can only see Facebook. And I go to multi-stream, there's nothing there. It doesn't even show Facebook. It's weird. But I can see them all up here on the other channel anyway.
Okie
So
doke.
got lots of folks on with us, it looks like. I got Ashley Coons, I got Bunny Flynn, Dana Frazier, I got, let's see, Ginger Major, Michelle Fleming, Francis Pidcock, Jamie Mitchell, and Willie Houchins is on with us. Hey, Willie. And there is Stephanie Boston, Kentucky girl. So, and then on YouTube, there's Cindy Shelton from Ma's Kitchen. And there's so many people. I swear my stream's going by so fast, can't read them all. We got a lot of viewers on with us this afternoon. We're going to have, we've got some pretty good news, it looks like. And boy, this is something I've been sweating bullets about. I'm not kidding you. I was worried about what was going to happen. So it does look like the storm has shifted further south and east. And now we're no longer expected to get to ice in Christian County anyway. And we'll discuss that a little more here in a minute. I just want to make sure that everybody knows. We're also going to have a special guest on with us. We're going to have Amanda Brunt from who's the public affairs officer from the city of Hopkinsville. She's going to make some announcements for everyone. So I want you to stay tuned for that. We'll try to get her on fairly quickly. Mark, let's talk about the weather first. Give us a rundown of what's going on.
I'll tell you what, I see everybody's handles over on the YouTube side with their screen names. I half expected to look over and see one say milk and bread.
There is no more milk and bread. Didn't you know that?
But anyway, the storm arrives. It is coming in tonight in the overnight. We still have cold weather advisory. We still have a winter storm warning. It runs all the way through Sunday. We're expecting at least 6 to 8 inches of snow here in the Hopkinsville area. Across most of western Kentucky, some of the amounts could be upwards of a foot. As we get down into Tennessee, they're going to get more sleet, and possibly the far southern reaches, probably just outside of our viewing area, south of I-40, they're looking at the ice.
So that's a big relief. Are we pretty sure this is the track that's kind of set in now? We're close enough.
As sure as we can be. This can jockey around anywhere 40 miles north or south and have a big change in everybody's outcome. So until it gets right here and going, it's going to be hard to tell exactly who's going to get the heaviest amount. But we're better in line to stay out of the ice than we were.
Oh, man. That does sound great. I'll tell you, I'm going to have to refresh this chat over here on the screen. I don't know why it's acting up, but let's try it again. Maybe this will do it. There we go. Yeah, now it's coming up. All right, finally. All right. So, anyway, at least I've got all, okay, there's a YouTube chat coming up. Now we're good. I got it all fixed over here. Oh, man. So, Michael Henderson. Hey, Dave, Mark, just getting on. Has it shifted more south and pushing that sleet and ice away from us? Oh, by the way, saw you carrying those paper towels at Walmart earlier today. Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, man. I was having to hightail it because Mark was up in line and had forgotten that, so I had to run and get those. You could have said hello, though. Oh, my goodness. That was fun. Yeah, I was in Walmart. Lord have mercy. Everybody was stopping me. I didn't think we was going to get out of there. But anyway, I'm glad we did, and I'm glad that to answer the question, Michael, it has shifted more south and east away from us. And yes, we are now, the only thing we're expecting right now is sleet, according to the model. But
you should be able to hear what we're saying now.
Okay. Mark, you did a look at you sampled the atmosphere concerning the sleet, and what did it show you?
Well, there is a little bit of a warm area aloft on the model over us, but it does not get above freezing. It goes right to freezing, right to 0 Celsius, and then stays there for about 1,000 feet. Of course, our surface temperature is much colder than that, but that just means it's sleet. If we get anything, it's not going to be freezing rain.
Oh, man. The prayers do work. So, yes. We do need to say prayers for those who are going to get the storm, because it's not going to be very pleasant at all. But it's well away out of our viewing area. Of course, anybody who wants to get on, we're considered part of our viewing area, but we mainly can cover from the Ohio River southward to I-40, and from Mississippi River eastward to I-65. That's what we consider our main coverage area. Of course, we do talk to anyone else. Let's see here. Dana Fraser says, can't hear anyone. Laura McGowan can't hear us. Janice People says, we're going in and out. Okay, so those of you who are on Facebook, can you hear me? I bet I can. I know I can up my mic some.
If they're not hearing it, it's probably on their end.
Yeah. Cy, of course, is here. He said Facebook is bad at that, though. So it's probably Facebook, it looks like. They have not been kind here lately. Ashley Willits, if anyone needs bread and snacks, Dollar Tree in Hopkinsville had some last night. And Aldi had plenty of milk and baby wipes. And Rural King in Clarksville had generators earlier today. All right. So at least we know. UK Wildcats, the Kentucky game has been moved because of the weather to 10 a.m. Central and 11 Eastern. Emilio Torres says, I could hear you on Facebook, but came to YouTube. You're on our phones. Okay. Let's see here. Jacob Gibson, Facebook kind of sucks at times, honestly. Emilio Torres says TV. And Kay Wells says, hello, just getting here, hoping for some good news for Paducah. And Andrea Cook says, I hear you found on YouTube. Boy, this thing's going by fast. Ken Barnett says you're cutting in and out, and Diana Brown says you're coming in clear on YouTube. And yeah, so the cutting in and out is not us. It is Facebook. It appears to be. So I don't know what their problem is, but maybe they'll get it fixed. Might try reloading it. I don't know. Phyllis Stone says no sound. Dana Michelle Frazier, no sound. So I don't know why we're not having sound. Track that's kind of set in now.
It's coming in fine on my Facebook feed. So
okay.
And no, Dawson Springs should not be getting any kind of freezing rain. They may get a little sleet out of this, but they're going to be in the snow band.
Okay.
No, you're good. You are good. No, call back again.
Let me see here what's going on. See if I can figure out anything. But you're getting it on Facebook good. So some places it's good, some places it's not. I don't know. Since Facebook is buffering, YouTube is fine. So that's what it is. It's Facebook. Anyway. Hey there, Cooper. Hello, David Mark. Thanks so much for all the time that you put in to keep us updated. You all do a great job. Hope everyone stays safe. Phyllis Stokes, what about Barkley area and Boston Kentucky girls switched over to YouTube? That's what people are doing. If you switch over to YouTube, you're not going to have any trouble. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. Francis Peacock, how's it looking for Todd County? So, well, they say we're freezing up.
It looks fine on the Facebook. I'm looking at Facebook on my phone, and it's fine.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on what area they're in. I don't know. Something's weird about it. Randy Wagon, is Rock Castle right on the higher line of snow or Upper Trig? Shauna Sherman, YouTube, I guess. Zach Arnold, it's glitchy and keeps freezing on Facebook. So it is a Facebook issue. It is not our channel is doing fine. All right, so Mark, it does look like the ice storm threat is over with for us. Is that correct? The way it looks right now?
Pretty much. Yeah, we'll get some sleet, maybe mixing in there, but it's going to be mostly snow, a little bit of sleet mixing in with it, and then the ice looks to be well to our southeast.
So a lot of preparations are being made, and I'm actually we're looking at going live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. as the storm starts. And hey, there's John Bryant. He's on with us from Kroger. He says it's Armageddon out here at Kroger. Oh my gosh, I bet it is. They are bound to be swamped.
Goodness.
Thank you, John. We're glad to hear that report. Is there any meat or anything left? Milk and bread gone? Tim Downs says he can't hear us, guys. Kelly Marie Eslick. If any of you on Facebook can hear us, if you would, post that it is fine on YouTube. It is a Facebook issue. Yeah, I hate that for Facebook, but we don't have any other choice, but we're at their mercy. That is them. Okay, Shauna Sherman says she left and came back and it helped reception. So maybe that's what we need to do. Go off and then come back on and see if that doesn't help. Andrew McMurtry, hey guys, I'm your friend Andy. We'll be keeping an eye on the weather, getting measurements. Thanks again for all the hard work you're doing. And Walmart was unbearable. I bet it was, Andrew. I do know that Walmart locally here in Hopkinsville, the big Walmart, didn't have any milk to mount anything when we were there this morning. And the stores are crazy. I mean, they are flat out packed. Okay, Bunny Flynn says Facebook is glitching, but YouTube is good. So I wish we had a way of saying go to YouTube, and they would be fine. Hey, John Bryant says a lot of empty spots. Milk is about gone, among other things, at Kroger. So he works there, so that's a report there. How much sleet are we thinking we will get, Mark?
It's hard to tell. It's the most you see from sleet usually is the amount of snow you don't get when it's going on. So that's why we're only probably in about the 8-inch range for snowfall, but probably no more than a ½ inch of sleet. And again, that doesn't cling to the power lines and other such things. So hopefully we're not looking at any power outages through the area.
Okay, now it looks like Facebook's clearing up. Everybody says, yes, it's breaking up a little, but it's better. Real spotty. So I saw someone asking about the amount of ice here. Again, it does look like the ice danger has faded because the storm has tracked further south, which is a good thing. We should all be very thankful about that. So let's hope that this will hang in there. If you're on Facebook and you're having troubles, go over to YouTube and you will not have any trouble at all. Rebecca Powell, so annoying, been like this for 2 days. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. They have been acting up a lot lately. Anyway.
They actually shut down on us last night, and we had to restart everything to get it back on. But
that's right.
That just confuses people a lot. So
let's see here.
For the people asking, the just to our north, the latest model that's coming in shows that the heavy snow band is just to the north side of Christian County. So if you're up in the Paducah or north of the, say, Christian, Trigg, Todd County, Logan County line, you're going to get the heaviest snow, but we're going to get our fair share as well.
Yeah. And so Kimberly God, I need to know about Muhlenberg County so I can rest. You are not in any danger of the ice now. At least it doesn't appear so at this point. So just don't worry too much. There's Sierra on with us. Says she's checking in here, one of our spotters. And George Caffeine, he says, best local weather, hands down. Great job, Mark and David. Thank you very much, George.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we really do. Kind of Counselor, it was Facebook. I just switched over to YouTube. Everything's good. If you're all are still on here, go over to the YouTube channel instead. Okay, very good. Thank you, Anna. Anna's one of our moderators on the channel. She takes care of anyone who goes to acting up. She's a zapper, just like Eric Brake is. Okay, so Mark, we're going to bring on Amanda Brunt, who's the Public Information Officer for the City of Hopkinsville, and I'm going to go to a commercial break while we make the changeover. And so then when she gets done, we'll be back to say hello to you. So here we go. Let me get over to the commercial. It looks like that we're going to have some severe weather when it comes to severe season. And this time it looks like it's going to be a doozy. You need to invest in a storm shelter. Watch out. Watch these guys and get your name in the pot to get one. Watch this.
It's the middle of the night and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter. Mid-South storm shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below ground or above ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
Okay, and there is Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hello. Good afternoon. I started to say good morning. We are well through the end of Friday. So
That's right.
I ain't starting this day over.
That's right. So for those of you who don't know, Amanda Brunt is the Public Information Officer for the City of Hopkinsville, and she's got some information to share with us. So it's all yours now, Amanda.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me on. City of Hopkinsville has been working closely with emergency management, with Christian County, with first responders. There's a large group meeting this morning with a lot of our first responders just to follow what's happening with the weather patterns, a lot of the same things you've been talking about. How are we going to prepare as a city? How are we going to prepare as a county? First off, all of that information, we're sharing everybody's post, whether it be from the water departments, from the utility departments, the electric department, all of that we're trying to share on our Facebook page and all of our social media pages for City of Hopkinsville. You're going to see a lot of these things on social media, but we're just doing our best to get that information out there. If you haven't downloaded our City of Hopkinsville app yet, Hoptown 311, we're sending out alerts through that as well. So as the weather transpires, if roads are closed, if we see particular hazards going on, you can download Hoptown 311 in the App Store or on Google Play. I encourage you to do that. You can get live alerts as things are happening, and that's just going to kind of help. Another source of information for us to navigate through whatever's coming. So, and like you said, it can change on a dime. So we can also help disseminate that information through that avenue. But like I said, we're doing our best to share information. I know there've been lots of questions about shelters and warming centers. We're finalizing all of that as well. And again, we'll be sharing that as those things are available. You may have seen some of that online. Some just quick safety tips, especially from our fire and police departments that we've been talking about. I know we're all really excited about the snow. We're all, some is excited about the snow, not so much about the ice, but I particularly am excited about the snow. Glad we're not getting so much ice, but we do want to remind people about safety during this time as well, especially when we're trying to stay warm. If the powers goes out, we're using those generators. I think we've had some tragic stories in the past where people didn't use them appropriately, had carbon monoxide poisoning. Those things we want to avoid. We never want to see that during these times or any time. So just make sure you're following protocol when you're using generators. Make sure that if you're using one, it's 20 feet away from your residence. Keep away from doors, windows, and vents. Get you a carbon monoxide detector as well during this time. You still have a few hours. Run out to one of the stores, pick up some from a hardware store or some of our local stores here. Make sure you get a carbon monoxide detector because this is the time we're all trying to stay warm, but it just increases the risk for those hazards. Space heaters, and I have learned this from our local fire department. I do this all wrong, so I'm a guilty party. I've been very educated. Space heaters, if you're using those, only plug those into an outlet in the wall. I am a guru for daisy chaining extension cords and plugging in a space heater, and that is not the way to do it. It is not safe. It can cause electrical fires quickly. So as you're trying to stay warm and using those space heaters, please, please, please do so safely because, again, it just causes extra hazards out there and it puts you at risk and your family at risk. Public Works has done a great job. We've been working together, like I said, for preparation. Public Works has been doing a tremendous job getting the roads prepared and ready for what's to come. They will be out throughout this snowstorm, ice storm, whatever we're going to have, and they're going to be trying to keep the roads clear. If you have to get out, If you don't have to, please stay home. That's the safest route. But if you do need to get out, just be mindful of the snow plows and everything that's out there. Make sure you're giving them plenty of room to navigate so that you're safe, they're safe, and everyone stays safe. And if you do have to get out, make sure you tell someone when you're leaving, when you're going to arrive, so they can be looking for you, especially with these hazardous temperatures. This is if your car skids off the road, you get, stranded and you have to walk to a location, especially if you're out in the county and you don't have what you need in the car as far as warmth. I mean, these temperatures, you've talked about it, David, can be hazardous. So just be mindful to be prepared. If you do have to travel, have a full tank of gas, a fully charged phone, pack blankets, warm clothes, food, water, carry a shovel, a flashlight, jumper cables, first aid kit. I mean, this sounds excessive, but if you're stuck out in 0 degree or below weather and it's dark and snow's pounding down on you and you have to walk a half a mile up the road, I mean, that can be treacherous if you're not prepared. So all of these things, all of this is coming, and we just want to make sure that our community is safe. And we are, as a team, between the county, the city, our first responders, working behind the scenes to make sure that we can provide the resources we need to keep the community safe. But we also need your participation in that. So, and be a good neighbor. Check on if you've got elderly neighbors or somebody out there who is disabled or elderly or can't get out. Make sure you check on them, especially if there's power outages or anything like that, and be mindful of your pets as well during this time. So again, we're here at the City of Hopkinsville to disseminate this information for you. Be following us on our social media pages, download that Hoptown 311 app, and just across the board, we're going to try to share everyone's information so that everyone is well informed and knows how to navigate this process, whatever it brings.
They've been treating the roads. I've seen roads with brine on them everywhere. I guess even on the parkway. And so hopefully that will go a ways to keep the roads fairly clear to start with. But with the temperatures as low as they're going to get, I don't know how much good that will do.
So we are doing our best to prep the roads, right? But yes, if we get, let's see, I don't know if we're getting sleet now, but as of this morning, they were talking possible sleet, then snow, then maybe sleet again. If it's the wet snow, all of this is getting packed down. It just kind of exacerbates the situation and becomes, it's hard to get all that cleared. So best case scenario is stay home. And
you're going to make snow cream, right?
I hear you're going to have a snow cream special. I'm going to need the recipe if I'm going to make it, but yes.
Oh, I meant to put that slide in here. I do have a recipe for it, but I just don't have it where I can show it right now. Yeah, it's been kind of a busy day here. Everybody's calling and just one thing after another, but I'm glad that you came and gave us an idea about the City of Hopkins and what they're going to be doing on this. And sounds like they're getting ahead of the game. And I know that everyone is interested right now in the ice potential. It does look like that the ice is not going to be an issue. And that's because the system has shifted a little further south, even more than it was. And so we'll see. And the sleet issue, according to what Mark is saying, he did a sampling of there all the way up to 1,000 feet and found temperatures at 32 degrees and didn't exceed freezing, which means it may not even sleet. So we'll see. A lot of things going on, and I'm assuming that we do not recommend any travel.
Absolutely.
When this gets going, they need to stay home, off the roads, and let the storm pass. And then once the roads get clear a little, then we can see what will happen. So,
and another thing to be mindful of, I didn't mention, if you have any medications or if you're on oxygen or anything like that. If we don't have ice, I think the chance for power outages are less. But for times like this, just make sure you have preparations and measures in place for those things as well.
Yes, that's true. Okay, well, I'm going to go to another commercial break. And thank you for joining us, Amanda. And we'll be back with Mark here in just a moment. And I hope you guys all will stay with us.
It's the middle of the night.
Won't be that commercial, though. It'll be something else. Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, good grief. Here we go.
Welcome to Panorama Auction Center. Now's the time to pre-consign your pieces of equipment. If you've got something sitting in your fence row or in your garage, bring it on out to Panorama Auction Center at 8224 West Jefferson Davis Highway in Elkton, Kentucky. We'd love to work for you and market your item to an audience that is looking for your piece. Give us a call, 270-886-2235.
Hey, Mark.
Hey there, I'm back.
Hey, you are. That was a
Yeah,
good thing with Amanda. I was really glad to see her on with us. And
yes, indeed.
so I hope that was very beneficial to everyone who's joined us. Let's see here. Uh, Prayers for everyone who's in the path of this winter storm, and that's probably a good idea. Lisa Taylor, no ice for Logan County. Is Logan County in the ice? I know it was shifted further to the south and a little to the east.
Let me have a look. Actually, it's still south of Logan County for what they're showing on the GFS. It doesn't really kick up to the far side till the far side of Bowling Green.
Okay, so that's a good thing. So it being south of Logan County, then I think that'll take care of you guys. So really, Kentucky, at least from I-65 westward, appears to be out of the ice danger right now. But I hope that everybody is going to be safe over in eastern Kentucky, because that does look like they're still going to be in the ice. So anyway, Kim Barnett, switch to YouTube. Much better there. Is Callaway out of the ice zone? Callaway is, yeah, I think they're out of it.
They are pretty much out of it. It looks like, and again, Psycho CPU says there he's seeing the same thing as he reviews it. The GFS, Euro, and HRRR have all shifted the freezing line further south and pushed more snow in our area.
Okay, so that's good news, and I'm really, really, really thankful of that. So that means
not looking for much ice for Logan County, Chris Bean. Snow looks like when all's said and done, the heaviest snow band is just on the north side of Logan County, but they're still looking at the forecast being about 11 inches.
Yeah, so everybody's going to get their fair share of snow. And let's see here. I love watching your weather reports. Everybody from Muhlenberg County does. Well, thank you, Christy JoJo. I appreciate that a lot. And Emilia Torres, is North Montgomery and Todd in ice?
No.
Okay, good. Hopkins County is clear of ice. Chris Bean said he didn't hear how much snow for Logan. I think you said it was about
11 inches.
About 11 inches. Beaver Dam, yeah. Beaver Dam is clear of the ice as well, and
and they're looking. The official band on the GFS is looking 13 to 16. I don't know if I'd go quite that extreme with it or not, but you're definitely going to be in the snow.
Okay, so Kelly Dalton asked a good question. When does it actually start? I hear so many different things. If you've already said, I apologize.
Well, the beginning of the precip line is just to the west of Little Rock right now. If you draw a line between Kansas City and Little Rock, that's where the precip is at the moment, heading our way. So it's still probably, a couple, 3 hours out at least from starting here. We won't see it start here until the overnight hours, probably around 3 or 4 a.m.
Yeah, so that's a little bit earlier than what we were thinking, but we will be on air with any luck. Let me see if I can find anything on the cameras. Let me get back over to the radar.
KD's about 9 inches of snow, mostly snow, and not much in the way of sleet.
I'm looking for anything showing snow. Let's see. Let's go to Amarillo.
I know it's snowing in Amarillo.
Yep, we got snow on the ground there. Looks like it's still snowing pretty good. So this is a live camera shot from Amarillo, Texas, and it has already begun.
A lot of the storm chasers are clustered around Oklahoma City.
Okay, what's special about Oklahoma City?
Biggest town to ride out the storm.
Yeah, I think they're on the list. All
And that's who you're looking at there. You're looking at one of the storm chasers there just earlier.
Yeah, it's Vince
They're
Welty.
not quite getting much yet, but it is just to their west.
Okay. Let's look at Abilene, see if they got anything down here. Well, it's a blizzard. It's a whiteout.
Right? Actually, they are right in the edge of an ice band.
Yep, and I think that's what's wrong with that camera. It had ice over it.
Yeah. And Colleen is all rain. And it's beginning to snow in Burkburnett, which is right up on the Texas-Oklahoma border.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is a neighborhood. This is kind of a strange camera. I don't know whose it is. It just it says where it's located, but it's kind of strange. Tell you what, let's do. I want to go to the models and let's look at the snowfall. Do we have the COD up?
Yeah, it should be there.
We want to look at the GFS, I suppose.
That's what I've been looking at. Right now, snowfall totals forecast for Paducah 8 to 12.
All right, let me carry this over to us and let's see if I can get it to come up. I guess I have to start on tropical tidbits, maybe.
Yes.
All right. There we go. Now let's go to COD.
Power outage on Denzel. I don't know why you'd be having a power outage unless someone hit a pole, because we have not started getting anything yet. Minimum amount for Hopkinsville would be about 6 inches, maximum about, I'd say 10. But again, a little shift in this storm either way could have some effect on that.
Okay, this is at 18C Saturday morning. What time is it? All right, let me look up my map.
Noon.
Okay, it's noon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my paper here to cheat on. So at noon, let me go in here and get a little closer on it. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I know I'm going to find it. Just a moment. All right, where is it located?
What are you looking for?
Region. Draw it closer.
Go up to the top left of your map. See that little icon right there? The top one?
Like that.
That one. Hit that.
All right.
And highlight Midwest.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Now we're going to see something. Let me pull this down just a little bit. And here at this point, it's got about, looks like about 2 inches on the ground here. And this is at 21Z, which is 4 p.m., 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yes, 3 p.m.
Yeah. So when it actually starts coming down, it's going to come down hard and heavy. We will probably start seeing precip by in the early morning hours. Like I said, 3 or 4 a.m. But the heavier stuff will be as the day goes by.
Now, 15Z is 9 a.m. So we've got it snowing here at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got it snowing here at 12Z, which is 6 a.m. So by 6 a.m., that's when we're planning on going on live here. We should be getting some snow coming down. And as it goes on, we'll see more and more.
Yeah. Todd County should get about the same thing as Christian County does, which is 6 to 8, but I could say up to 10.
As you can see, the snow really piles up. And this is at 18Z Monday, which is noon. Is it noon Monday?
What time? Yes, that's noon Monday.
So at noon Monday, we should have 11.7 inches on the ground in Hopkinsville, 11.2 in Todd County, and
Now the models have shifted the storm south, so we're not expecting freezing rain here. We might get some sleet.
right. And then 11. Let's see here. Let me get back to Logan County right there. 11.2 in Logan. Simpson County is 7.9. Might as well say 8 inches there. When you go up to Bowling Green, we're looking at 11.2. Go back to Trigg, 13.2. Go up north to Hopkins. Boy, it jumps up 17.1 inches. There it is.
Yeah.
It's right here. Hold on. Yeah, 17.1 inches in parts of Hopkins County.
Yeah. These are model projections, don't forget, because as far as exactly how wide that heavy snow band is, we'll have to wait and see.
That's right. So anyway, this is a good idea. We're just giving you a computer estimate of how much snowfall this is going to be on the ground by the time we get to Monday at noon. And we go on. I want to go on further because we got another storm coming. This will be, if it goes out that far. Here it comes. Well, you can see it's
Kind of adds more, and there's a little clipper coming in too.
yeah. So this is all the way through February the 3rd. Snow's going to be on the ground for a while because of the cold temperatures. And let's see here.
Yeah. Our temperature here is dropping. We're down to 16.8 at the Missinette.
Lisa Taylor, I'm on YouTube now. Logan County, please again, what are predictions? Also, is ice out for us? Yes, ice is out for you. And the snowfall estimate was going to be at 11.2 inches in Logan County.
Yeah. This is what the GFS model is showing. Again, the different models show slightly different amounts, slightly different areas, but everybody's going to get some.
So I'm going to go ahead and I've got to finish our commercials while we're at it. Let me get
Welcome
back
to Panorama Auction Center.
Oh, good agree. Here we go. Now I'll get it right. So the next one on our list of commercials is Kentucky Piano Service. Take a look. Looking for expert piano care or searching for a high-quality instrument? Let us tell you about Kentucky Piano Service, LLC, owned by Mark Mudd, a certified second-generation piano technician serving clients since 2014. Mark blends formal certification with years of hands-on experience. He's completed thousands of tunings for clients ranging from churches and universities to families and beginner piano students. Mark provides tuning, repairs, and also buys and sells top-tier pianos. He serves a 100-mile radius and will travel when needed. Call or text 270-999-2433. Okay, and also, I don't want to leave out Patty Slayton. Take a look at this. Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance professional. Navigating Medicare or health coverage shouldn't feel overwhelming. Whether you're new to Medicare, exploring better options, or needing help, Patty will help you make the confident, informed choices. With years of trusted experience and a heart for serving, Patty specializes in Medicare supplements and Advantage plans, prescription drug coverage, life insurance solutions tailored to your needs, all types of health insurance, including Kentucky Health Benefits. Patty will help you find the right coverage for you. Call 270-725-5368 today. Okay, so give Patty a call. If you got any insurance questions, she can help you out there. And also, I don't want to leave out, let's see here, where is it? Our good friend Michael Vance and Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. If you got any kind of roofing issue whatsoever, you need to give Michael a call, whether it be commercial, residential, 270-707-ROOF. He's got crews ready to go anytime you call him. So he also has a lakeside campground and marina. You saw the camera earlier. We may look at it again, but here's the campground. Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground and Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com. It's a beautiful place there. And also, I want to talk about our pampered pets. Watch this.
Going out of town? Just away for the day? Need a place for your furry four-legged friend to stay? Is Rover looking a little shaggy? Visit Peppered Pets at 101 Johnston's Trace in Hopkinsville. They offer grooming, daycare, and the best boarding accommodations around. They have top-in-the-line boarding suites, a large outdoor run, and an indoor play area your pet will love. They also have an experienced groomer and a top-of-the-line grooming facility. You can have peace of mind knowing your fur baby is well cared for when you're apart. So when you have to be away from your furry best friend, make sure they get pampered at Pampered Pets. They're located on Dawson Springs Road before you get to Eagle Way Bypass. Call them at 270-889-9494.
Okay. And I do want to welcome aboard one of our latest sponsors. New one just came in, All Clean. All Clean Services. They're the ones that help you out if you have water damage, anything like that. Give those guys a call. Let's see, I've got their number here somewhere. It is 270. Good grief. I'm going to put my phone here where I can see what it is. 885, I want to say. 8445, it looks like. I will get this on. We'll try to make it right here for you. Let me make sure I might have a bigger one here. It has the number there. Yeah. 270-889-9645. 270-889-9645. Take a look at that. If you have any problems with where you need to have recovery from water damage, anything like that, give them a call, and they will be there. Talk to Greg. I'm sorry. Good grief. Mine, I can't see anything. I forgot my glasses. Wagon. Oh, good grief. Anyway, give them a call at that number. They can tell you who you need to talk to. Next, let's see. Terry Grove says sound is going in and out. Oh, man. I'm not really sure why that's happening, but it is a Facebook thing. So I'm going to play one more commercial, and we're going to talk about our hometown pharmacies.
Have you ever stood in a long line at one of those big chain pharmacies only to find they didn't have the medication you needed? That's one of the reasons I like to go to a locally owned and operated pharmacy. The staff knows me there. They know my medications, and they're always there to answer any questions I may have. And when I can't get out, they deliver what I need right to my doorstep. They even carry items for my fur baby. Two of the best locally owned pharmacies are Tom's Family Pharmacy on Country Club Lane in Hopkinsville and Save More Drugs on Fort Campbell Boulevard, also in Hopkinsville. You'll find a friendly smile and great service at your locally owned pharmacies, Save More Drugs, and Tom's Family Pharmacy.
And I do love those locally owned pharmacies. They're the best there are, and you get your personal care with them. So anyway, let's see. We might as well go ahead and finish them up. Let's get another one in here somewhere. Well, I do have a couple more to go. I'm going to wait. We'll go back to them here in a little bit. I do want to look at some of these cameras that we have on board, and we'll start out. Down in Clarksville. This is okay, Mark. Peaches Mill and what was
Providence
it?
Boulevard.
Peaches Mill and Providence. Okay. Traffic is light there. Everything's going well. Let's go over to exit 4, and this is down from Sam's Club at I-24 at exit 4, and backed up a little bit. Seems to be flowing good though. So then let's also look at exit 4 the other way, up towards the mall. Again, backed up a little, not terrible. Let's look at Riverside Drive in second, and it is backed up a ways on both sides. On Riverside, all the way back up around the curve, and the same thing with second, all the way back up this way. Anyway, I thought that that would be interesting to see. And let's go down to exit 11. And there's exit 11. Not too bad there. And then let's go to Madison, Highway 76. It is not bad there either. Let's try Peaches Mill in the 101st. There it is. And it's a little bit busy right in there. And let's go ahead and go down to Tiny Town. And it looks fairly light down through there, just below the Tennessee-Kentucky border, going towards Clarksville. Looks like traffic's moving along pretty good. I do want to go over to Colorado Springs and look at see if it's still snowing there. It was snowing there earlier. Yeah, they got some. Yeah, it's snowing now. It does have snow coming down. And let's look at Old Faithful. It's not erupting. We did happen to see it just a little bit of eruption earlier. We got on, I guess it was after 3. But hey, there's a buffalo down there at the bottom of the frame. Look at that. Can you see it?
I think he's froze to the ground.
It might be frozen. But it's a buffalo.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. The ones that were talking about their power going on and off repeatedly, the lines could be being blown around a little bit. We are getting winds gusting to 20 to 24 right now. And believe me, all of West Kentucky, the temperature just took a plunge. It's down to like almost 16 degrees here in Christian County. All of Western Kentucky is in the mid to upper teens right now.
Yeah, also a reminder, it's very cold out there and the temperatures are dropping ahead of this storm, which is a sign of things to come. Take you plenty of jackets. You don't want to get stranded out there without proper
means of staying warm.
Means of staying warm. If you get stranded, you want to be able to stay warm. Let's see here. Dunbar Event Associates. Mark, I just left GSMC, and they are having electricity issues too. The Huck station around the corner on Canton sign and fuel pumps are flickering off and on. So there's something going on.
Yeah.
Sharon Pinkston, y'all sound good. That Facebook is crazy. Just got out of it. Okay. Mermaid Cakes. Uh-oh, she said, I'm as excited as something. It went by so fast. Let me find it here. Good grief. Well, here we go. She says, hey there, Blizzard buddies. You know, I'm so excited as I can be right now. She loves that snow. That was interesting. Well, welcome aboard. Mm-hmm. Haven't seen you in a while. I knew the snow would bring you out. Nature Chick says Facebook is having lots of glitches. And Wanda Davis, 17 degrees here in Morton Gap. Feels like 4, it says. Anna J says, Seacor. Where is Seacor anyway? Yeah, there he is.
Just up above. And he's been having some problems with his water, but I don't know.
I think he said he got it back on. He said, be nice if people can see me. Carl Latham says, David, will you have spotters out on the roads this weekend? That is our intention. They will be out as long as they can and still be able to show everybody what they need. This is Owensboro, Kentucky we're looking at now, and it's quiet. It's the bridge across from Owensboro over to Indiana. So I thought you guys would like to see that. And let's go, let's do one thing. Let's look at southern Hopkinsville. There's the Kroger where John Bryant was on with us a little bit ago. There's forecaster Matt. He says, what do you think the probability of ice is for Fort Campbell on Sunday? I don't think there's any ice in the forecast now for Sunday, is there, Mark?
No, not really. For Fort Campbell, they're calling a mix, but I think anything we see along those lines might be a little bit of sleet. But it's supposed to by Sunday, by the models, be all snow again.
Okay. Of course, if nobody's answering phones, our water isn't working here, and the power flickers every now and then. I can only imagine how bad it will get when there is an actual emergency. Yeah. There's John Bryant says, there's my workplace. Yeah, John, I put it up just for you. He's at work there in Kroger. He says he's reporting that a lot of shelves are empty, but did you say that you did have milk there still, John? Of course says, gee, if only someone from the city was on to answer some questions. Well, Amanda would not be able to answer those type questions, but she would find somebody that can. I'm about to lose my voice. Anyway, I want to go back. I want to pay the last bill or two.
Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance.
Now, I don't know why that happens every time, but I want to talk to you about Mud Wealth and Jacob Mudd. He can really help you if you've got money to invest, you're about to retire, you got a 401k. Get with him, and he can show you what to do, and you won't be sorry. Take a look.
True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mud Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mud Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, Inc., a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
Okay, and then also, I want to talk to you about, excuse me, General auction. I'm going to turn this down because he's going to blast you out when he comes on. And, boy, my throat is about to give on me. Here we go. General auction.
It's time to consign your tractors at our next farm and construction equipment consignment auction. Give us a call and get your tractor consigned, or bring it on out to our lot so that we can get your tractor listed. We've got bidders from all across the country and the world, so if you can bring your tractor early, it'll increase your chances by a lot to get your item sold. We look forward to working with you. If you've got any questions or concerns, give us a call at 270-886-2235, or you can check out our website at PaneraAuctionCenter.com.
Okay, and our next one is Roy's Barbecue. Whoo-wee, that's a good place to eat. Here we go. Watch this. Let me make sure my audio's right.
Roy's Barbecue. It's an experience, not just a meal. If you want great food, local atmosphere, and a wonderful dining experience, come to Roy's Barbecue in Russellville, Kentucky.
Most have been 10, but I got out at 6.
You know them. They're twins, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roy's Barbecue.
Y'all have a good day.
It's a place of song and conversation among good friends. Celebrating 40 years of family, food, and friends, Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, Russellville, Kentucky.
All right. So there you go. Roy's Barbecue, one of the best places around. Michelle Spivey says, please tell me again how much should we be getting in Hoptown? I think it was 11.9. Might as well say a foot. And okay, I guess Mark answered that. Krista Poe, 2418. Hello, everyone. Ready for this? Hope you are too. I hope everyone is prepared because it's almost too late to get too much prepared. Tammy Buckner, my power keeps going off and on about 6 times. So everybody seems to be having this power thing that's going off and on. It's not just one person. It's apparently it's region-wide, or at least city-wide anyway. So.
And the only thing I could blame it on is the gusty winds that are arriving.
Yeah, that's true. So Krista Pooh says, hello, everyone. I'm ready for this. Hope you are too. I think I read that. Anna James says, at Fur, lots of snow, no ice, some sleet. That's true. Tammy Buckner, power keeps going off and on about 6 times. How much, Peggy Walker, how much snow is Russell, Kentucky supposed to get there? Are they getting any ice? Just for everybody who's joined us, the ice threat has diminished due to the fact that the storm looks like it's going to take a little bit more southerly track. Oh, man, I can't talk. Mark, you're probably going to have to take over for me. I'm about to lose my voice.
Okay. Clarksville, you will probably get snow. You might get a little bit more sleet than we do. I don't think the freezing rain is going to be a big factor for the Clarksville area. And Michael Henderson, yeah, what Eric said, if you remember how a warm front profile works, the warm air overrides the cold. And normally you'll get a little nose of warm air or in something like that, and it'll raise the temperature above freezing, somewhere above the surface, enough for the snow to melt to liquid, and then it'll turn to ice as it comes down onto the surface. Or if it does it above the surface, that's what causes sleet. But we're not the profile is not quite showing as strong for sleet as it was before. Katie's, you're going to get snow, probably in the 6 to 8 range, possibly up to 10. The band of heaviest snow is just riding north of the border counties between Kentucky and Tennessee there. But again, that could change. The heavier snow band could be wider than they expect. So, we're just saying we're going to get a lot of snow. And we may get some sleet in with it. And the temperatures are going to be the big threat right now. As I said, we're already dropping down to it's down to 16 degrees here already. And the winds are gusting 20 to 25. That puts our wind chill probably below 0 outside already.
Okay.
So,
here's an answer. Michael Henderson just says, TVA announced earlier today power will be flickering as they are preparing for incoming storm and major outages are expected south of us. So that may explain why the power is flickering everywhere. Hopefully I can keep my voice. I've got a cough drop in, so maybe that'll help. Allegra Pace, is everybody ready for this? I don't know if I am. Brandon Livingston's on with us. Terry Groves, Katie's, what to expect? It's about the same with them. It was around.
I covered that.
Okay, good. Jana Zakusia says, Roy's is great. It sure is. That's some good eating. Tony Harris, what's the prediction for Hopkinsville? I guess I missed it. It is 11.9 inches.
Yeah, that's what the model's saying. I'm saying anywhere from 8 to 10. The official from National Weather Service is 6 to 8.
Good grief. Let's see here. How much snow will be in Elizabethtown and up in Greenup County, Mark? That's Greenup County is the county that Elizabethtown's in. Or Greene County. Greene County. Greenup, yeah, it's Greenup County.
Yeah, anywhere up through there, they're going to be riding the edge of that heavier snow band. So again, it could be anywhere from 8 to 12 inches.
Now, this is the snow band right here. This is the model rendition of what should be on the ground by Tuesday, February 3rd.
Yeah.
I'll back it
As
up
far
to
as
our storm
as
now.
far as timing for this, we'll probably start seeing light precip in the overnight hours, probably on toward morning around 4 a.m. or so. And then it'll get heavier through the day. And once it starts, we probably won't see an end of it till Sunday.
And that'd be Sunday evening as well. That's what that.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark and I will be in here. Here's Tuesday snowfall. Now, you see how these little systems coming in, so there's probably going to be added to this. So by Monday, here is the snowfall totals expected. As you can see, heavy stuff is still a little bit north. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't shift south a little more, Mark.
It very well could.
So, Wanda Davis, how much snow will we get in Massillville area? I believe I looked at that a little earlier. I believe it was up there. 17.1 inches.
Yeah.
Krista Pooh, is it wrong? I am 61 and I bought a sled.
Nothing wrong with that. Just don't break a bone.
Sharon Bixton, thank you for that.
James Thompson, Russellville, not looking at much in the way of freezing rain or anything. You might get some sleet, but snow total is looking around 10 to 11 inches. And again, we're saying these snow totals, but that could change. This storm is still developing. It's still coming across the country at us. All it takes, as I've said, is a little shift as much as 40 miles north or south, and everything changes.
But hopefully it's just further south. We don't want to come back north again.
That's right.
Because the ice is now out of our county, and let's hope it stays that way. I can't zoom in, I don't think, on this in this particular map. I'll just have to, I don't think, Mark, can we? No?
No.
Okay. So, but I will go back to the radar. I did want to look at Kalamazoo because they were under a winter advisory. It's 1 below 0 there right now, and look at the snowfall they have on the ground. Clear sky, man, it's going to get cold there. It just looks cold.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Harris, what's the snow prediction for Hopkinsville? I think I missed it. It is for 11.2 inches. Probably somewhere. I would think that at least 8 inches is going to be a good guess at it.
Yeah. Nature Chick, Horseheads, New York. They're under a cold weather advisory now. Their low tonight will be 2, high tomorrow 14. Their snow starts in Saturday night and runs with a winter storm warning all the way through Monday, with snow and heavy snow all the way through. And they're talking about new snow accumulations Saturday night of about a ½ inch, and then Sunday about 6 inches. And then more Sunday night and into Monday. So lots of snow and lots of cold.
Here's a new camera. Denison, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this one before.
Yeah. That is not the ocean either. That's a lake.
It's white capping because of the wind.
Yep.
It's 36 degrees, so this sure ain't gonna feel like the ocean. Okay. All right, what about Gallatin, Tennessee? We're going to get a lot of ice. Gallatin is right here just south of Franklin.
Yeah.
Kentucky, down in Tennessee.
You're in the winter storm warning with us. The ice storm warning is well south. It's south of I-40.
This is from atop Music Mountain. But here's Gallatin, that area.
Yeah. Right now, the GFS is showing them getting some ice, freezing rain, up to close to half an inch, but I don't know if they'll get quite that much or not, especially if this is shifted a little south.
Here's Hendersonville, Tennessee. I haven't seen this one before either. I used to live here.
Yeah.
Okay, there's John Jackson. My good friend John says, where's the ice line in Franklin? Well, yeah, Franklin is Simpson County, Mark. What do we got there?
They are right at the edge of it. That's about where it starts to cut up into Kentucky for it to get over to the east of Bowling Green.
So are they expecting much ice?
The ice cutoff is very sudden. It goes from nothing to a half inch. Just across a line from where it drops in. And I wish I could zoom in on this a little bit better. That is right around Simpson County where it comes in, and then on over to Barron. Warren County, the very southeast corner of Warren County.
What about I-65?
Might be in it.
Yeah, I-65 would be.
Yeah. Actually, I-65 there would be west of where the line cuts in, but I-65 would be in it by the time you get to Nashville.
So hopefully, John, that answers your question. Tracy Rainer says, greetings from Hoth. Psycho CPU.
If you're up on your Star Wars, that was the ice and snow planet where from the Empire Strikes Back.
Psycho CPU, this is going to be a very dynamic and interesting storm. The heaviest snowfall is going to be right on the northwest side of the transition line, so wherever that sets up is getting hammered. Ataku Tavern. I'm confused by the colors, to be honest. I know you said Dawson wasn't getting freezing rain earlier, but I'm confused. The colors on the snowfall map was the different amounts, is what that was. So anyway, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We really need the subscribers. If you like what you've seen, if we performed a good service for you, go and subscribe to it. It really does help us a lot. And also, it may ask you for your email if you haven't ever subscribed to anything on YouTube before, but it's okay to give it. It doesn't cost anything, and you won't be hearing from them. That's just to make sure that they're making sure you're a real person and not some spammer or anything. So that's why they ask you for the email address. But it is free, so that would mean a lot. Ataku Tavern in Dawson Springs. Yeah, you're actually clear of the freezing rain, and I can't answer for the power outages, but that could be caused by other things besides ice. But that is not part of the problem for you guys now. It does not look like you're going to get a lot of ice. Stacy Hibbs, she's on Facebook, says it's still cutting out a lot. I think that's probably because of that thing that TVA is doing too. We're doing some stuff like that to prepare for the winter storm, and the ice problems are going to be further south. I can tell it's gotten cold. What's the temperature out there now? It's getting freezing up here.
15.8. Our temperature is dropping like a stone, Dave.
Oof.
We need to get out of here pretty soon.
It's colder than well, never mind. It's pretty cold. So yeah, we probably do need to think about cutting out. We're going to be back on in the morning. We're going to attempt to be on at 6 o'clock, which means Mark and I'll have to be in here pretty early. We got to find us some breakfast somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Slater says, you've added another 40 or so subscribers since yesterday. Thank you, Mike, for keeping up with that for us. I appreciate it. What time is it going to hit Dawson Springs? Probably first thing in the morning. Hey, Anna James, she is so good. She just super chatted us $20. And
oh my goodness, I appreciate it.
Just because y'all are awesome. Well, you're pretty awesome yourself. You make a great moderator on our channel. By the way, for those who have been trying to donate on the Streamlabs, it has now been fixed, Eric. So they have fixed that, Eric. If you, he said colder than a well digger's something. That's what I was going to say a while ago too.
Yeah, it's better than the one about the witch.
I'm not even going to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you guys are going to join us in the morning. I know you're going to get up early. Yes, you are. You'll be all running to the window to see if it's snowing. And if it ain't, you're going to say, those dogs say they led us wrong. Well, not necessarily so. We'll see. Don Groves, it's cutting in and out so bad. Don, that's caused by, well, Facebook is doing it, but I think it has to do with the power flickering region-wide here because of the TVA working on the lines to get ready for the bad ice down in the south. Carl Latham says, so yesterday David said that we might not see the grass again till maybe sometime in March. Is that still a possibility? I would say yes. Would you not? Yes, sir. Yes. Tammy Tatum, do you ever take care of that problem yet, David? Not yet, Tammy, but I'm working on it. Ashley Haddon, do you think it will start tonight or early morning? I think it will start early in the morning, maybe before daylight. But I don't think it'll be any more than that. So we will see. We do plan on being on at 6 a.m. We're going to try to do it. If we're not, just hang with us. We'll be on as soon as we can get on. So maybe by then the flickering will stop and everybody will have good power and can watch this. I would encourage you to go over to YouTube and watch it, though. It does seem... Yeah, okay. Eric Brake says, yes, no error on the payment page now. So I think Shane fixed that for us last night. I do think we'll be seeing Shane and Amy out, be doing the road conditions report. And so as this gets going, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. We'll stay on as long as we can, and we'll see. Okay, with that, Trivaluna Grace, yeah, this is on Facebook. It is cutting in and out. Go over to YouTube and you will get it fine. Amanda Wright, when does the next clipper move in and will we get additional snowfall? The answer is yes, we'll get additional snowfall. The next clipper is it the 29th, Mark? Was that what we saw?
Around the 29th, yes.
Around the 29th. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Anna James, oh, my Amy. Yeah, she'll be out. And they've already got lined up. Sandy Winters, yes, sound is in and out. Go to YouTube and you won't have that issue, I promise. It is a Facebook issue. Could be caused because TVA is working on their lines to get ready for the ice storm in the south. So anyway, that's what it seems like. So with that, we're going to back on out. Mark, you got any last words you want to say?
Everyone stay safe. We'll see you in the morning, and get ready for snow cream.
Absolutely. If I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed.